and welcome back to my vlog channel. Normally this is a vlog and you see me doing stuff, but I haven't done an awful lot of stuff over the last 3 weeks. I've kind of, been taking some time out. So what I thought I'd do for today's vlog is just tell you guys what happened so you can kind of get a bit of an insight on where my life is right now, because this is my personal channel where I tell you like it is and be as honest as I can, really. So tomorrow will be 3 weeks from the day that Ellie passed away. This is difficult for me to talk about, and I'm not sure how much of it I'll keep on the video. I might, take some off. So 3 weeks ago, it was Ellie's birthday, and we met for a meal. We had some Chinese food, then we went to go and have some pudding, and we went for a walk around the shops, and it was a all in all pretty good afternoon. That day we also booked Alton Towers for Ellie's birthday, so we were going to go to Alton Towers on the Wednesday. Ellie seemed very, very tired that day, and she did say that she'd had a seizure the night before and the night before that. So unfortunately that was 2 seizures in a row. Now Ellie used to have seizures, as you guys know, having epilepsy. It started when she was about 19 with focal seizures, where it would almost flicker in one eye and it would affect the side of her body, and she would just sort of phase out for like 10-20 seconds. And it kind of escalated over a period of time where she started having seizures in the night. She was put on medication, different levels and things like that. I don't know all the medication details, but that's something I want to find out more now, really. Anyway, so yeah, this was the Monday. I said goodbye to her at about 4:30 on the Monday, which was a birthday. Wave goodbye. Very tired, but a really good mood. She was going to go home, watch some of her favourite stuff on TV, chill out, maybe, have a bath, and then just sort of do a few things the Tuesday, ready for Alton Towers on the Wednesday. So I woke up the Tuesday, as you do. I went to the local garden centre. It was actually B&M garden centre, to buy a couple of bits, and I was trying to phone Ellie, and there was just, I could feel my stomach churning while I'm saying it. I tried to phone her, there was no reply, and even when she's sleepy, she would still answer her phone after a few rings. And just say, I'm all right, I'm asleep, or whatever, I'm tired, or whatever. But this time she just didn't answer, which for me was kind of unusual, and my stomach started to churn, and I instantly felt like that there was something wrong. This kind of feeling took over me. So Ellie's house was only about 10 minutes drive from where I was. So I decided I was going to go straight over there, check that she was all right. Because this has happened before, when people haven't answered the phone. But when somebody has epilepsy, you get a little bit more worried of checking up on them and all those things. I taught her not to leave her keys in the door so that if someone needed to come in, they could. Anyway, so yeah, her keys were in the back of the door, but not properly, so I could still put my key in and go in. So I went into the house, looked around the house, pretty much all over, assumed she was away, like your brain does. It goes, oh, she's not in, yet the keys were in the door. And yeah, looked around the entire house, and then unfortunately I found it in one room, and she'd anyway, you kind of know what happened. I don't really want to talk about that bit. It was the following day of her birthday, so yeah, that's where we're at now, really. My life's been very strange ever since. I felt very spaced out, very not really real, like in a movie. It's been so odd, and yeah, things kind of escalated quite quickly from that point. Police arrived, ambulances arrived, all sorts. That day was just a mad blur. Before I realised it, there was, funeral homes calling, coroners calling, and all sorts of horrendous stuff that I had to then had to deal with. And at this moment in time, we don't have a definite cause at this moment in time, but there is an investigation going on. We think it's epilepsy related, but we don't know. Some form of sudden death. It's just horrific. I can't tell you how bad it is. So since then I've been plodding on, trying to do things, feeling like having things to do is really kept me going. You guys have kept me going. The messages and the comments and stuff like that has been really heartwarming, making me feel like I'm not quite as alone as I am. Ellie was a huge part of my life. We were like the bestest friends, as well as a complicated relationship, as you know, most daughter and mother relationships. But anyway, so yeah, the funeral's organised now. That's happening in a few weeks. But things are still open. We don't know anymore. So I made myself a little list of things so I wouldn't forget what I was going to say. We had to move all of her stuff from her house to a storage place, and it came to a point where we had to go and work through all of the stuff and decide what we should keep and what we should throw away and all of that. So that was incredibly hard, but the way I looked at it was like, it's just stuff. So that helped to just think it's just stuff. I kind of got through that. But yeah, I've kept some wonderful things. We've got some great photographs, paintings and all sorts. And there's a painting, actually. There's a painting of hers. She was a bit of an artist as well as a singer and all of the other things she was talented enough. She was a bit of a painter, and she made this amazing painting, and I found it, so I've created some merch with it. I've had it cleaned up and stuff like that, so it looks beautiful, and I've got some merch made up so we can help raise some more money for epilepsy, and I've put that on the website, honestvocalcoach.co.uk or honestvocalcoachmerch.com. You'll find all of that stuff on there, so if you want to you can do. I just thought it'd be a good way to raise some money. I'm learning so much more about epilepsy than we were ever taught before. That I never, ever for a second thought that it could end like this. I just thought, medication, it'll all be fine. We're able to move forward. Woo! But I never heard of things like SUDEP, which I'm learning about now, which is sudden death in epilepsy, and all these other things that we were never warned about. So I'm just trying to raise awareness. Organising things has helped massively, having a plan of, right, well, we need this to do, we need to do that. That's helped me keep going. My videos has helped, actually, keep going. So I don't know what else to say at the moment, because I don't have a whole heap of updates. I don't really want to talk about exactly where she was and all of that, because that's totally personal. But I just thought it would help for you guys, anyone out there with epilepsy or with family with epilepsy, or anyway, I'm rambling. I don't know what else to say. Thank you for everyone's support. I will get back to making more vlogs soon. My reaction videos are already back, so you can check those out on the other channel. Please do have a look at the website, honestvocalcoach.co.uk. There is a way that you can donate. If we can research and find out more about epilepsy, so people don't have to go through this. I never realised how common it is, death from epilepsy. It's a 1 in 1,000. 1 in 1,000. Who knew that? I never knew that, but I do now. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I think that's enough for today, but I will be back soon. Thanks very much for all of your support. I really do appreciate it.